So, Matt, what's your topic?
My topic.
Now I'm kind of scared because I don't know what Matt's topic.
Yeah, I didn't tell anybody what my topic
He's been
was,
very
so I'm gonna
secretive
catch you guys
about
by
this.
surprise right now.
Because he just didn't know.
I didn't. I thought of it today. I had no idea. I'm like, shit. But I did think of something, and that is,
What?
do you think
Yes.
hype can kill a game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hype can
Oh,
kill
yeah.
a game, and marketing and advertising.
Absolutely.
You have an example?
Prime example,
Let's go.
Destiny.
What?
Yeah, Destiny killed.
It killed it.
They
The
killed it
marketing
when it
behind
first
that
came-
game
when
was
it first came
ridiculous.
out.
I've never seen a game once in my life be on main stage at a press conference at E3 2 years in a row. Usually they only do it like once.
They built that game. up
Correct
to
me
be
if I'm
something.
wrong. I mean,
No, they did.
correct me if I'm wrong, but like
I'm
I've
pretty
never
sure they
seen
did.
a game go twice on main stage.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, they
years
did
in a
that
row.
twice.
I never seen a game with so much advertisement on TV.
It's
Well, 'cause
insane. They
spent, like,
advertise the shit
what, like
out
$1
of it.
billion, like
Oh, I
Well,
have
it was
$1 billion
or
or
something like
And
that.
every Call
Marketing.
of Duty.
Yeah, every Call of Duty is.
but not as
I mean,
much.
yeah,
And
but-
I'm utterly disappointed.
Oh, this was
every time I
definitely
play.
more the.
I mean, I would see Destiny previews in the whole in the whole advertisement segments. I will see it twice. I've never seen a
Destiny
Call of
was
Duty
very
twice
shown.
in that.
Like back when it first came out, Destiny was shown heavily.
It was shown
Because it was supposed to
so
be this
heavily.
game that was going to be like the next
it was,
Halo.
yeah, it was
I
going to
feel
change
like
the way
it is.
games were.
I feel like
exactly what it is.
they
It is
worded
now.
they worded things incorrectly with that game.
Oh,
how
because-
they were advertising
well,
it like, oh sweet, it's gonna be an MMO.
Because when it first came out, they had to redo everything because
Yeah.
there was an issue
People
or whatever,
left and
they had to scrap the main story, which that's why it's atrocious when it first came out. And
still don't know who the Traveler is or what.
no,
it
don't know who
is.
the Traveler is or why.
Good story in the Taken King, but still don't know what the Traveler is.
They kind of briefly said
It's a
that the
floating
ghost
orb.
was created by the Traveler. I'm like,
Right.
oh, I didn't know that. Okay, but what the hell is the Traveler still? Like, is this an alien ball?
Is it
the
Robot Jesus?
or is it the alien from Halo 5? Oh no, 4.
Whoa.
That ball thing.
Whoa.
Remember that?
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That's what I saw when I first saw that game. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, wait, is this Halo
Oh,
4?
Isn't the years pretty similar?
I think so. Dun dun dun. New theory.
So
Just
what is
hashed
Halo
out.
like 25, 50 or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And
That's
what year
when
is
I first saw,
Destiny
like,
in?
when I
Isn't
first saw
Destiny like
Destiny.
25 something?
Damn,
I think so.
Or is that just Bungie's little
Like,
number?
When I first saw that, I'm like, oh, this looks like Halo 4's little ball evil guy.
Yeah.
I never beat Halo 4. I got bored with it.
For real?
Yeah. I know
at
what
least
happened.
I at least wanted to get through the campaign.
I know what
'cause I'm
happened, but I didn't.
It was kind of boring midway through, but I just
I
persevered through
Powered
it.
through
The
it,
game
and then
just
it
didn't
ended up
work for
being
me.
cool.
But like,
I mean, you gotta. It's one of those things
I
you
knew
have to.
I recognized the ball guy from Halo 4. And when I saw Destiny, I'm like, oh, okay.
He's back.
He's back, but now he's
Dead.
good, but dead.
What were they?
He was dying.
Prometheans? Is that what they were called?
Oh yeah, Prometheans are still in Halo
Prometheans?
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I think that's the new Covenant, but they're still Covenant, like
Yeah.
evil people.
And then
Yeah.
that Covenant, that was just what they were called. That was just like what the religious group was called. But that's gone.
Yeah.
What the hell is the alien race called then?
They had a whole bunch of like.
They were still
scientific
referred as
names.
Covenant, but technically they're not Covenant anymore. Because they're all.
I thought that was just what the alien race was called, the Covenant.
No,
No, they've
they're
got
all
like all
separate.
these crazy.
No, the
scientific
grunts, the elites,
names
those are
for
all
each
separate
race.
races.
No, I'm just saying, like, but in group, like, it was the Covenant. Like,
Because of the prophets. Like the prophets
Oh.
made that whole group, and they were called the Covenant.
this is your Halo.
So now they
lesson.
all died, and the elites kind of took over. I mean, they're still considered the Covenant, but technically they're not.
In opposite reverse, Halo 5. There's no really marketing with that one.
No.
no.
They're
I
gonna
mean, there's a
have an
couple
event.
pretty cool scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
there's a
with
couple
the-
like the launch trailer.
Yeah.
that was actually pretty cool.
That was very
But
entertaining.
not like these past Halo games where it used to be like a big event. But I'm hearing that they're gonna do like a live event on YouTube.
Usually for
Probably.
Halo
I mean, it
games
was
they
cool
do.
the last time they did. It was pretty. It was well put up.
Can
set
we
up.
just point out like who gets it right with marketing and advertising?
Yeah, I mean,
A-
this is your topic.
A developer that's always gotten it right. What?
We got to save that.
Crash Bandicoot's
She loves
fantastic.
Crash Bandicoot.
I can't wait.
Bring it back.
When he said
Bring it back, honestly.
wait.
She bought the whole PlayStation 1 with all the games just so she could play it.
Don't talk about Crash. I have a lot of feelings for Crash, but I'm waiting until your
The
topic.
feels.
So
The feels.
the feels are real. with
Anyway,
Crash.
a developer that honestly always gets it right, in my opinion.
My topic. What?
I will. I will kill Roman.
Something random as fuck.
Okay, you were saying, Matt.
Terrible.
I don't know.
Anyways,
Just
Bethesda.
childish.
They always get it right. They didn't reveal Fallout 4. It's the worst.
What are we pointing at here?
What? I didn't do anything.
I tilted so they know that I'm flicking Roman off.
Oh.
But yeah, Bethesda does it right.
But I mean, they didn't reveal Fallout 4 until
It was
E3
ready?
this year, until it was ready.
Until it was ready.
They didn't even say anything about it until it was ready. Nobody even knew that game really existed until E3, honestly.
I mean, everybody
There were hints
knew.
here and there. Like, people kind of figured it was going to happen, but nothing was official until E3 of this year.
That's the kind of marketing you should do for games, though.
And that's
I
how
mean,
they do
movies,
it. That's how they do it all the
marketing,
time.
you put out a lot. You talk about it. You put a bunch of advertisement for it. Games, throw a couple things in here and there, and it's
I
either
heard
going to
about
sell itself
Destiny,
or
like,
it's not.
I heard about Destiny like 4 years ago.
Yeah, Square Enix. You can learn a lot from Bethesda. Don't announce your games and then have to take 10 years to make it. Like, oh, we're thinking about making the game. Let's announce it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Final Fantasy VII remake? What? They didn't.
The hilarity that has
like, did you hear
ensued.
about the one guy that he didn't even know that he was making Final Fantasy VII until he was told, because no one told him.
You mean the
director.
The director?
Yeah, he
How do
didn't
you
know
not
that.
know you're
I
making
didn't
it
know
when
that.
you're
They didn't
making
know
it?
his project was, because they didn't know, they didn't have it, like they were just working on
But-
like, you know, the storyboards and all this stuff. So
Oh.
they didn't know.
I'm
Like, he
thinking
didn't
he's
know.
like making the character. By the way, this is Final Fantasy. Well, duh.
But like that's the crazy thing, and then the fact that they're not even in pre-production. I think they're finally in pre-production.
Yeah,
Maybe
sure.
if that.
I would hope so.
Like I'm trying to think of another game company. No, Bungie kind of does it okay.
You know who gets it wrong? Ubisoft.
Who's
Activision.
Specifically,
Activision.
Watch Dogs.
EA.
Let's all
Take a
let's all
moment
bow
of
our heads in
silence
a moment of silence.
for Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
That game though.
I dropped it. I don't like it was.
It's a nice
It had
concept.
so much potential, but
I
I felt
kept-
like it was such a bland game.
The story was bland. I didn't like Aiden Pierce. Get rid of him. Do a different guy, or at least
I
make
felt
him more
like that guy
interesting
was
in the
trying to be
second one.
Batman without a suit on.
He
In the
was,
utility belt.
and he tried to do Batman voice when he had the mask on.
Where is it? Where is it? Where's the other cars going? It seems like games do that a lot now. The ones that aren't going off of a series, but they just really push them through, and then they fail miserably.
I can't do the Bane voice. I wanted to keep going, and then I'm like, no, I couldn't keep a straight face.
Because he sounds so sophisticated when he
He sounds
speaks.
I can't say it.
Bane.
Bane. Let's just take a moment of silence for Bane's voice too. Like when you first heard that on the plane opening sequence. It's
Oh
like,
my
What is
God.
this?
It's really too bad. It's really too bad they didn't go into great detail about the ending of Dark Knight Rises.
I'm hearing a fantastic
I mean,
theory about Batman versus. I'll wait, but I was about to go off.
Were you going to talk about the one fan theory about
One of them.
Jared
There's
Leto?
another one. There's
Joker?
another one.
There's another one. I didn't see the other
This
one.
one actually looks pretty concrete, but I'll talk about it in our
Okay.
free for all
the
session.
the one with Jared Leto's Joker. If you have not,
God, I'm
looked
excited
into
for the
that.
free for all session.
If you have not looked into that, I would highly recommend looking into the theory behind that. It's insane.
But yeah, Ubisoft does it bad.
There's so
But like that's the thing with Watch Dogs. Yeah, I was let down, but I was still having fun with it because it was different. Like it was kind of different, you know, with the whole phone hacking and doing all this stuff. And I liked going into people's games and like screwing with them. It was fun to do that because I'm a big troll like that, I guess. I'm sneaking around, hacking them, and they're trying to find me. I'm like, hi, I can't find me.
that pissed me off.
Like there was one time where
Maybe
I
cool
was
games
hiding,
do that more often, though.
I was hiding
It was
behind
cool.
like I don't know, like shrubbery or whatever, and he kept spinning, and I kept spinning. but I could see him because I was in cover the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
He's like running in a circle. Like he didn't know that I was like right there, but he didn't know where to go because you know how like as time went on, like the circle kept going smaller and smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So then he just kept doing circles. And I just kept doing it. I really wish that I recorded that because that was hilarious.
I do wish games would do that more often. Like you can go and you can screw with the
Invade
player. You
people.
can kill them. Like you can do that in Dark Souls. You can kill them. It'd be
Dark
cool if
Souls
you
did
could.
a really good job.
That'd be
with
cool
that.
if you could do that in like single player game. It may be overkill if they start doing a lot more often.
Oh yeah.
But wouldn't it be awesome like you're doing something and then someone on equal standard of you, if you're playing Fallout, just pops behind a building and you start fighting them? That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be
I'm
kind of
trying
cool.
to think. Man, you know what'd be cool? Like in Assassin's Creed, like just rival like assassins coming in, like during a mission or something.
It makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
Like just some type of segment of that. That would be kind of cool. I'm liking that they took a year off of not messing with multiplayer at all in Assassin's Creed. I think that's what made this game good. 'Cause they didn't have to worry about that tacked on portion.
Mhm.
I wish I knew that this was a good game back in the old topic about multiplayer being in games only. That would have made a perfect thing for it. Because I'm so glad that there's not multiplayer in this one. Because I'm loving going around taking back London and riding on
Usually-
train cars.
Assassin's Creed's multiplayer was okay.
it's
I mean,
very.
there's
It's
something-
always been
Well,
tacked on.
in Unity, it was more co-op based, and it wasn't that great.
I feel like there's only a handful of games that have come out in the longest time that can pull off a fantastic single player and fantastic multiplayer. Like
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, yeah,
that was the first game to implement multiplayer,
yeah,
wasn't
and
it?
the
Yeah.
multiplayer was really good.
It was fun,
It was,
But
but at the
um,
time it was different, and it was the first
It
one
was
to
very
do it.
different.
So it was fun.
Yeah, it was okay. It was
The
pretty good.
Last of Us, and Uncharted 3.
Oh yeah.
Those are like the only two games, in my opinion, that can completely pull off
Those-
fantastic single player and fantastic multiplayer.
a lot of
I
games
should
can
know
pull
this.
off.
Is 4 gonna have multiplayer?
I'm
I
sure
think
it
so.
is. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I don't know why it wouldn't.
A lot of games can pull off a multiplayer or a single player just based on how they do it. Sometimes they just fuck it up.
Well,
Immensely.
like somebody actually said in the comments on our multiplayer one, is it's just a tacked on feature where it's when they don't have any ideas. Like that's why, like
Yeah.
he said it really like. Hold on, I'm actually gonna give him a shout out because that was actually I liked his comment. Like it was actually really good, really like well thought out. And like it was what I was thinking, but I just didn't say it.
Empty.
And I really wish I would have said it because it was really well
Yeah,
put.
yeah.
Can I just point out, speaking of comments
Yeah.
and views in our videos, can I just point out that we've gotten like over 270 likes on our Facebook page
Yeah,
this
we're up to
week? In like this
We're getting in
week,
there.
Yeah,
Like,
we're past
as soon
1100
as I
now.
posted, like we're almost at 500. The next day we had like 150 plus likes or something. It was awesome.
Okay, so Explosion Radius comments, multiplayer is a game design crutch. It requires no actual game design talent, or acumen, relying on players themselves to provide the fun for each other, depending solely on it is what people do when they don't have any good ideas. And I'm going to put left because it finishes the sentence and I'm very OCD about it. So
Yeah.
that was really well put. And I'm
mean,
like,
yeah.
man, like that was
It's a
yeah.
very accurate statement.
Especially like thinking on Evolve and New Rainbow. Sadly, it's just the fact that it is like I feel like they didn't have the idea that they had with Patriot. It wasn't working out, and then they couldn't think of a story to do, and they just kind of multiplayer only.
Throw
Let's
it
just throw it
like,
together.
yeah.
Same with, and if you think about it, same with Star Wars. They didn't know what to do for a single player, multiplayer only.
You know what I
Yeah.
think is
It applied to everything we were talking about the last topic.
you know what I hope
sad.
more games are like is what it seems like they're doing is a really, really good idea is implementing both. Like the Division, like you just run into PvP
Now,
battles when you're roaming.
Now, Division.
That's
yeah,
gonna
the
be
Division
sick.
I'm
I cannot
really
wait.
eyeing that game because I feel like that
Cannot
may
wait.
be the change.
That's
Like,
going to be the
fact
change. That's
that
going to be like
there's
the
a
make it or
story-
break it game.
Like the fact that there's a story within the multiplayer.
within
that
the
is
multiplayer world. You can
Like,
just
I'm like,
run
okay,
into
this
enemy
is
factions.
actually going to be good.
I cannot wait.
I'm hoping.
I'm
Mark
excited
cannot
for
come
it.
soon enough.
So,
My birthday.
since we're bringing up
Shit.
multiplayer now, I'm
Happy
going to
birthday to me.
segue. What was that?
It's a happy birthday to me in March.
Oh yeah, true. Very true.
Not
So,
me.